In case you guys missed a community post, Skyworks Solutions gave us a 12% dividend raise. So Skyworks Solutions declares a 56 cents per share quarterly, which is a 12% increase from the prior 50 cents that they were paying. Ex-dividend date for that is August 16th, and then they will be paying out September 7th. How awesome is that? To get raises for doing absolutely nothing besides holding great companies. What's up everybody, this is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 94 of the portfolio update. So in this episode I have a couple things I want to talk to you guys. One of the ones that I will be covering is over what we did for the activities this past week, which we really didn't do much, but I still want to show you that. And we want to jump over to the Google Sheets. So we want to see this passive income continue to grow and grow. You'll see that we are finally in August 1st, so we are going to we're waiting on the dividend from JP Morgan to hit the account, and then we will complete the month of July and see how much we made, because it's always exciting seeing the snowball grow and grow. But overall, you'll see that we will come back, kick off these scripts, see how much we're making. We love seeing this every single week continue to grow and grow, because this is what we will eventually retire off. And remember that dividends do get tax benefited as a qualified dividend of 15% to 20% depending on your income bracket. But we will come back, kick off these scripts, see how much we made. But there's two topics that I do want to also mention in this episode, which is one of them is regarding one of my larger holdings, which is Disney. So Disney has been in the news lately, and we're going to cover over that, because I do have 62 shares of Disney, and we are up about 61%, almost 62%. And then the other one, if you guys haven't heard, is a new M1 credit card that they have announced. So definitely stay around and we will cover all of this. First thing we are going to cover is the activities, and we are going to start from the 26th of July. So you'll see we didn't really do much this week. We only deposited the $100, which we continue to do every single week, because we want to see that snowball continue to grow and grow, and we're going to continue to dollar cost average into the portfolio no matter what the portfolio is doing, because remember that those dividends continue to pour in and just grow and grow. But on the 27th we did buy 100 shares. I mean, not 100 shares, that would be awesome, but $100, and we bought Lockheed Martin. So Lockheed Martin did report earnings last week, and the market, well, I guess the stock actually went down quite a bit, and so we ended up taking that opportunity and we bought 0.26 shares of Lockheed Martin. So we're going to continue to hold that. I'm going to actually show you guys how many total shares we have of Lockheed Martin. We've been buying them lately, and we do have about 13 shares, so almost 14 shares in Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin's a great solid long-term portfolio for us, or I guess holding for us. And yeah, over here I want to show you guys quickly over the value over time, which you'll see that the portfolio is at $183,797.26. So we have been going down a little bit, but overall you'll see that the portfolio continues to go upwards. But if we look at the 1 month, you'll see that we've just been fluctuating around the 182 to 185 ish. But we're going to continue to move upwards. As you'll see, if we look at the 1 quarter, we were doing that around the same amount last month or so. And so, but overall the 1 year, you'll see that we continue seeing these little bumpy rides, but the trend is upwards, and that is because we continue to dollar cost average and reinvest those dividends that we continue to get, and as well our stocks continue to appreciate over time. But the first one, let's go ahead and show you guys what we talked about Disney. So you'll see that I'm not sure if you guys have seen Black Widow, but Disney is being sued by Scarlett Johansson over Black Widow's streaming release. So I believe what's happening here is that the movie was released on Disney Plus as well on the theaters at the same time. So she's suing Disney over this, and the other thing here is that just Scarlett Johansson's has been going. They just fire back to Disney, and it's just a war that's going back and forth. But there is one thing with Disney Plus, which is considered premier access on Disney Plus, and as you guys can see here, is that you basically pay almost $30 on top of your Disney Plus subscription, and then you get access to these new releases that are in theaters. And one of the things that this was due to the pandemic, and let's say you have a family that actually really wanted to go see Black Widow, and you have older relatives that you don't want to risk out to going out to theaters, especially with the Delta going around, and you just want to watch it from the comfort of your home. You can pay those extra $30 plus your Disney subscription, and you guys can all watch it from there. So definitely I see the value in it, but one of the things here with the content is currently is Black Widow, and then Jungle Cruise, and then these are all pretty awesome releases. So we're gonna see how this suing goes. I'm definitely long on Disney. If you'll see the Disney stock, this sue happened around Thursday, which was around the stock hit its peak of 181 here, and you'll see that it actually started tanking a little bit, so we went down about 2.81%. This is probably due to the suing that happened, but long term I'm going to continue holding my Disney shares. I might actually continue to add more. Hopefully they'll eventually bring back their dividend, hopefully this year or the beginning of next year, but we're going to see how that works out. But the other thing I want to show you guys is the new M1 credit card, which actually I had a feeling it was going to be a credit card, and so coming soon, the credit card for investors. So the owner's reward credit card by M1 is what they're calling this, and I believe what you guys can actually watch this little clip here. It's a 30-second clip, but you can be added to the wait list, and you're basically going to earn up to 10% cash back. And yeah, man, it's something pretty intriguing. But remember, with credit cards, you do want to make sure that you're careful, because you don't want to go into debt, because those APRs for the credit cards are huge. I definitely use credit cards, but I only use credit cards to pay for my gas, all my regular expenses. But I always make sure that it's money that I do have in my bank, because I always pay it off in full at the end of the month, and I just get that cash back. And for me, the cash back I use it to reinvest into some of my holdings in my growth portfolio. But you are going to be reinvesting your cash back, which is kind of what I already do with my other credit cards. Using M1 automation, you can reinvest your rewards in your portfolio for continued growth. That's something that I already do, but I'm assuming that this is going to be more automated for people that don't want to do all of the stuff that I'm already doing. And then the countless metal card, which I guess would be pretty cool. I have the Amazon Prime card, and it's pretty nice so far. You get 5% cash back on your Amazon purchases, and then here is you get free with M1 Plus. I currently have M1 Plus, but I only have it for 1 year, because they did provide it for 1 full free year. I won't be subscribing to it next year. We'll see what happens with that one. I don't plan to, but you do pay $125 a year, and that's typically, I would rather reinvest those $125 into the portfolio, so that it could start working for me and creating that passive income. More of your money in one place, and it's secure. So most of the credit cards are secure. And look, guys, it's support, I guess it comes from Visa, which I am invested in Visa very much. So this is the new M1 credit card. There's probably going to be more information about this sooner or later, but just wanted to put it on your radars. And yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets, because we are going to see how much our dividends increased. And actually, one of the things, I'm going to pull up the other one, which I have these new scripts that I have that I actually need to finish up so that I can share with you guys. But I already went ahead and kicked this off just so you guys could see the Skyworks Solutions dividend raise, which is the 12%. And what I want to actually do is go over here to holdings. Remember that this new scripts do have my it changed the layout, so ticker, shares, price, value, cost basis per share, yield on cost, and then dividend yield. So the dividend yield is 1.58%. So this was if you were to currently purchase Skyworks Solutions, which I'm pointing at the wrong one, sorry. Yeah, right here. So if you were to purchase Skyworks Solutions currently at its current stock price, you would get a dividend yield of 1.06%. My actual dividend yield is 2.73%, and the reason is because my cost basis on Skyworks was I was buying it when it was $73.15. It's currently trading around $188. So one of the cool things I wanted to check out is actually see how much that 12% dividend raise increased our yield on cost. So let's go ahead and click Portfolio Tools, update portfolio holdings, and we'll see how much. So it's 2.73%. I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. We'll go ahead and filter this out by alphabetical order in a little bit once it's done, but you just give it a few seconds. And again, I have these scripts for free if you guys want to check them out. Alright guys, so here is Skyworks Solutions, and that is awesome guys. 3.06% is our new yield on cost. How awesome is that, guys? That is pretty awesome. We did absolutely nothing to get this dividend yield. 3% yield from Skyworks Solutions compared to its current yield is pretty awesome, and this is something that I'm looking forward to 10 plus years from now. All these companies that have really low yields, kind of like let's see, United Health Group or Visa, you know, I expect these to be way above the current yield because I am invested in them. As you'll see if you compare them, you know, you'll see Waste Management current yield is 1.58. My yield is 2.13, and this is because I continue to average in the long term. I'm hoping that these will be double-digit yields, but we'll see how that plays out, guys. You know, 10 years, we'll see where we're at. But let's actually jump up to my real Google Sheets, and we're actually gonna kick off the dividend payout because I want to show you guys all the stuff that got declared. So get latest dividends, and this will run. Hopefully it does. And we give it a couple seconds, and all of this stuff will get wiped, and it will find all the new declared dividends, which should show up the Skyworks Solutions. As you'll see, it just popped up, and that is pretty awesome, guys. If we look here on the tickers, you'll see that Visa is gonna pay us, I mean not Visa, Verizon is gonna pay us on the 2nd of August, and then APD, and then Apple on the 12th, Clorox on the 13th. So that is pretty awesome. You'll see we're gonna start off August very strong. One of the ones that isn't showing up is JP Morgan, which we should receive the payment I believe Monday. We'll reinvest it into JP Morgan and get more dividends. But this actually goes into the settings, guys, and we're going to go ahead and figure out how much we increased our projections. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this out, and then we're gonna jump over to personal capital so that we can get the latest version of our portfolio. Alright guys, so we're here at the M1 personal capital account. I'm gonna sort this out by alphabetical order, and you click this green button, copy holdings. This copies it into your clipboard, and then we can jump back over to the Google Sheets and right click, paste, special, values only, and then that should do it. If we go over here to holdings, we can just click portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings. This will get wiped and it'll recalculate our new dividends. So if we go over to the dashboard, you'll see that our dividends are getting calculated. So it's really awesome coming back every single week and seeing this grow and grow. So as you guys see, it is done, and we are finally making $2,710. So that is awesome. This is for the year, and then for the month we are now making $225.83 compared to the $224.62. How awesome is that, guys? And for the week we are finally making $52.12 compared to the $51. So as you guys see that every single week we come back, these are continuing to grow and grow. Imagine a couple years from now where we're going to be at. So on the day, $7.42, and the hour, we are still making 31 cents an hour. So every single hour that goes by, we are making 31 cents. And then hourly work wage, if our portfolio was to go work for us for a 40-hour work week, they would get paid $1.30 per hour. So our goal is to try to see if we can get this to minimum wage. Let's see how long that takes us. But yeah, guys, this is all I have for you on the update. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't done so already. And again, if you guys stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by leaving a hashtag Disney, because Disney has been in the news, and you know, we are long term on Disney. So DIS or Disney, hashtag DIS. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.